Alright, hello everyone. We are back again with Star Rail this time. I'm downloading resources and Korochi is rolling on the banner.
Heck yeah.
I'll get in someday. Actually, this isn't going that slow, to be honest. My downloading resources is pretty fast. Na 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 na. The resources are downloaded, now they just need verified. Yes! Let me in!
Okay, I should get it on the next one, but I don't know if I'll win the 50-50.
Good
Let's
luck.
see. Thank you. I may need it. Oh wow. Surprisingly, I didn't get it.
Oh, who'd you get
Oh,
instead?
that's fine. No, I didn't get anything.
Oh, really?
I'll just do single rolls.
What did you mean about waiting on Silverwolf's light cone? Her light cone's on the banner.
No. The event light cone.
Oh, okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the Nameless Honor. Unlock Nameless Gory and raise its level to 30 to receive a light cone of your choosing.
It's just the battle pass.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think this is a 5-star one. Let's see what I got.
What do you get on this one? You just get little emojis, but you do get 5 fuel, so the fuel
And
isn't
it advances
bad.
you 10 levels, but I didn't think it's really worth it. Oh, I got another Clara.
Yeah, I mean, in
Right.
Genshin I always get it just because of, you know, the stuff, but I don't know how much I care about emojis.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth it. I think the regular one is better,
Yeah.
honestly.
I mean, they're kind of cute, I guess, but...
They are cute, but... yeah.
It's like the equivalent of the name card. Like, I would never go buy the banners for the name cards. I would get them... Oh, what's this? R3. Press here and switch to the conventional memoir page.
Oh yeah, you can look at the old events
Oh, nice. Okay.
and look at the old cuts.
Star Hunt game. Aptitude showcase. Oh, okay. I know what this is. This is the trial. So I guess I'll try out Silverwolf in this trial. I really like they added a tutorial to these. Okay. Inserts new weaknesses onto enemies, reduces enemies' defense and type resistance, applies multiple debuffs to enemies. Okay. Oh. Her little attack is kind of fun.
Yeah, she's pretty fun.
Alright, so her skill is an attack, so that's good to know.
Trickier to crack.
Let's choose Impair.
Time for a buzz.
Let's go.
Alright, so she gave it Quantum weakness.
Yeah, she gives
Nap time. Bad news. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
She does pretty good damage there.
This is our
damage
chance.
isn't bad, but her real value is that she can give
Time for a shot.
to human.
Yeah, I get that.
More enemies.
So suddenly, pretty much, you can be like,
Time
yeah,
for a buzz.
this round is whatever the fuck I want.
Let's make it quick.
Okay, now I think
Beat
I got
this
Silverwolf.
thing.
Good as new.
Yeah, let me know how the roll goes.
I just got there.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Let's go.
And
I
you
did
all...
get Claire at E1 or E2 first.
Naughty child. Nap time.
But you didn't have very many rolls saved up, so that means
Can
you
I
must
have
have gotten
fun
pretty
this
lucky.
time?
Yeah.
Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Alright.
Time for a shot. Huh. More enemies.
Might as well.
Naughty child. That's better.
Much better.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much better.
Alright, I'll look then. First of all, another 81 for Clara.
Nap time.
Take more than that. Rules
I don't have to put up
are
with
made
this.
to be broken.
Time to die.
Yeah.
There we go. The jade is mine. And no jade for the rest of these, so I'm not gonna bother. Oh, right! They added a new simulated universe, didn't they?
I think so. But you probably want to level up before you do it much.
Or... I could die if I die.
Okay, fair enough.
Event. Oh. Right. Genshin and the yes and no buttons are opposite. What is this? Oh, hey. They didn't have this before, did they?
But
They have a list of every single event that is in the simulated universe. And you get Jade for having them. Ron May just looks like Venti. Yeah, you should collect it, because that'll give you more jade.
yeah,
'Cause,
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Honestly, sure, they have pretty good stats because I've leveled up all her gear, even at level 1.
There's
Just
exactly
level her up.
two events that I haven't gotten.
Wow.
And I've gotten all the other ones. So before
That's
it used to
amazing.
just have blessings, but now it has blessings and events. There's 38
That's really
total.
cool.
Yeah. Oh, there is no World 7. That's okay. Alright. And what's with this Star Hunt game? Oh, I gotta do an Arlen. Hello, Noinen. Do you have some time? I still haven't thanked you for helping me when we first met. Shouldn't you be thanking Dan Hung? Oh. Both of you saved my life. I wouldn't have lasted much longer. Thank you for finding me and taking me somewhere safe. Do you have some time to come to the base zone? I have a gift I want to give you. I'll be right over. I'll wait for you. Punk Lord mentality. Sup, Arlen, my man.
Correct. All the cabins they might pass by have been checked. Remember to report to lead researcher Asta. We'll
Sup?
deal with problems outside the base zone later. Huh, it's you.
You look busy.
Sorry, this is embarrassing. We suddenly had some stuff come up. I wanted to take care of it before you arrived, but I can't seem to even get a break around here. Never mind about that. Here, this is for you. I made it this morning, and I've been keeping it warm.
You made me some fried rice.
It's just a little something I whipped up.
Thanks, bro.
I spent a long time wondering what to give you. In the end, I realized I should stick to what I'm good at. Miss Asta loves my fried rice, so I hope you like it too. Sorry it's so noisy here. I wanted to find somewhere quieter where I could get your feedback, but
That's alright.
I'm pretty confident in this dish. Unfortunately, I was a bit rushed at the end. Some big shot suddenly decided to visit the space station today. Everyone has been in a hurry since the announcement. They're all worried that a bad impression could damage Madame Herta's reputation. Miss Asta said that the guest appears to be Madame Herta's research partner. If he's doing research with her, he must be famous throughout the galaxy. Look at the time. The guest is almost here. If you're curious, just follow the crowd. Miss Asta and I will be there soon.
Wonder if it'll be Skrullum.
You mean screw them?
Yep. Time to...
Hey, that was pretty fun.
Yeah?
Silverwolf actually comments on your game speed when she does her ult.
Oh, like your
Yeah, she just literally was like, oh, this is double speed, huh?
Wow, it's the
Yes,
first time I've
characters
seen
have
such a
different lines
spectacle.
with race.
One sec. Cut.
So this visitor is...
Oh god, this is so loud. I knew it was gonna be
Get
Skrullum.
ready.
Well, she does have a rifle.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word. Huh? And yet, I can't find the words for this moment. It's good to see you, Asta.
Oh, he
I
sounds so
apologize. I'm 4 minutes and 13 seconds earlier than the appointed time. I hope it's not a bother.
cool. Alright, but for real, they really turned up the volume during that cutscene to an obscene degree.
Well,
Of
maybe they
course
just
not,
forgot
Mr.
to
Skrullum.
regulate it properly.
Welcome to Herta Space Station.
No need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge converges. Here we celebrate the equality of thought. Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I could have imagined.
He has a much more human voice compared to Svarog.
We appreciate your high praise, Mr. Skrullum. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Well, that sounds lovely, but I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Madame Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
Everyone's so fucking excited to see him.
Sure.
He does seem like the
And
rather
you
friendly
are?
sort.
Ah, hello, young sir. I've heard so much about you. Herta talks about you often.
Unfortunately, all I can think when I see him, and this is probably gonna ruin your perception of him.
You gonna finish that sentence or just leave me hanging?
Bondrude.
I don't think they look similar. I think that you're just racist against robots.
She's quite curious about you, as am I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron? I hope we'll have
You
sufficient
say
time in the
so.
future to get to know each other and answer this question.
I mean, it is possible that I just remove my memory of what Bondrewd looks like from my
Sorry.
mind.
I wanted to
I
show
don't
you
think they're
around,
super
but
similar.
now I don't think I'll
just
be able to
the
get
same
away.
kind of vibe, you know?
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I'll wait for my judgment until I see more of him. Go ahead, or you won't be able to catch up. No problem, dude. There's a celebrity in town.
Alright, see you later.
Might as well make the most of it. What's up with you, buddy?
Strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden inside Madame Herta's portrait. Huh? Do you need something? If you're looking for the front desk, just go straight through those doors.
No, man. I'm saying that you might need some help.
Such a concerned and responsive tone. You must be the one everyone's been talking about recently. Your kind-heartedness is famous throughout the space station.
Kind-hearted or easy to take advantage of? Either or.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Leonard, a cybersecurity engineer here at the space station. You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the Antimatter Legion. In the chaos, the master control system for each zone was paralyzed. Now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and restore the space station's cybersecurity. But during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access records show that a third party other than the Legion invaded while the master control system was paralyzed.
Was it a lady in sunglasses?
I don't know who or what it was. Actually, I'm investigating that right now.
Alright. That's fair enough.
We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's an elusive group and very dangerous. Every member is on the IPC's wanted list. They include a super hacker from Punk Lord. I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost to her once before. A while ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. I was planning to follow the clues to find more details about her, but I fell into her trap.
Sounds rough, buddy.
Can you guess what happened next? She reverse hacked my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake.
Oh, you poor bean.
Ugh, I don't want to think about it. Now that everything is calmed down, I thought they'd be on my case already. The silver lining? Madame Herta was generous enough to allow me to continue investigating this matter.
She's getting revenge on you. Oh no. No,
Yeah, it
let's
was
stay
pretty
positive.
unexpected. Space station affairs are usually handled by lead researcher Asta. This is the first time I've seen Madame Herta give orders in person. To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not cherish it? If I can make up for my mistakes and do a good job, I may have a chance to prove myself. This time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I can find the blind spot I missed before.
I think his voice actor is perfect for this role.
I designed a decoding program. Look, it looks like a camera, but it's actually a detector. We should be able to find hidden clues with it.
Alright, so in games like these, it's always the main characters that have the unique look. But at some point, I would love to see a game like this where the main character just runs into a regular office worker who's like secretly a genius, but nobody knows it because they keep it super on the down low, and then they just get beat by this NPC. And the NPC will never be involved in anything important. They just, you know, they just show up sometimes, and then you're like, oh right, that NPC is super talented.
That would be
Just
fantastic.
like
I would love
this.
that.
I agree. He aims a detector at the wall. Something seems to appear on the wall. Alright, what's that?
Oh, that's,
a blue tear-shaped object, I guess?
What are you talking about? This looks like... Oh, a drop of sweat? Unbelievable! Why would something like this be in the space station? The staff wouldn't even dare scribble on the wall, let alone leave a drop of sweat! So this is what we're looking for? This suspicious evidence? It wasn't what I was expecting, but...
I don't know, I think it's a tear, and she's just, the equivalent of sending people potatoes in that one game. You know what I'm talking about, Korochi, right?
Probably.
The idea is your tears are full of salt, so people just would send potatoes to be like...
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Because potatoes are used in soups to absorb the extra salt if you make it too salty.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
At least it's a clue.
Wait a second. Let me take a look. Oh, I see. This is electronic graffiti that appears to represent Punklordian symbols. If I'm not mistaken, this should be some kind of automatic encryption. We need to decipher it if we want to find any culpatory evidence.
Okay.
You got me there. I got caught up in our conversation. I wasn't paying attention. Let me think. Maybe I've been under too much stress recently and I subconsciously want a friend. Anyway, if I were to find clues related to the Stellaron Hunters, wouldn't that be helpful to you too? Just do me a favor. It won't take up too much of your time. Here, just point it at the graffiti on the wall.
Why can't he do it? Okay, then. Let's scan the graffiti. Blinking blue patterns, huh? Alright, what we got here? Suddenly the pattern imploded and engulfed its surroundings, sounds, and colors. Something inside seems to be breaking out from it. I hope that's not like a virus. Oh, shit! It's monsters.
Why are there Void Rangers here?
It's a monster virus.
Void Rangers. Alright.
Conflict.
That's alright.
Leave it to me.
I'm prepared for this. Oh. So you want to play it like that, huh?
Or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
It's time.
I've been farming artifact shits too long to be taken unawares by you.
Get.
Time for a shot.
Yeah, let's shoot that one.
Here, there's thunder.
That scared me to death! Did you see that? It seemed like something popped up here, then Void Rangers jumped out.
There seems to be an extra person.
But look! Just like I guessed, this graffiti is encrypted. If we decipher it, we can see some hidden information. The surveillance camera captured her face. Silverwolf. It's exactly the same as the photo on the IPC's wanted list. Let me see what she was up to. Is this a transmitter beacon? Oh, I see. She probably ran into the Antimatter Legion during the invasion, then used this beacon to teleport the enemies somewhere else.
Okay, so here's the real question. We know that Bronya and Silverwolf are alternate realities versions of themselves. So is Silverwolf an adult and she's just short because stunted growth from malnutrition? Or is she just a younger version who hasn't aged up yet?
Implication is that she's an adult.
Okay.
We accidentally activated the beacon again just now, and they were brought back.
I think I'm getting a hang of
Stellaron Hunters
Silverwolf.
have
It
the
certainly
ability
hits
to
like a
stow
truck.
enemies away like that?
Yeah, I noticed when I did the trial her damage is pretty good.
beacon transmission that doesn't require a power source and can be implemented solely through computation? No wonder they were able to break into the space station. With this, I'm afraid not even Madame Herta's office is safe.
I'm glad he understands how all this works because, I worked in IT, but definitely not in security. Of course, I'm sure it's all garbled nonsense anyway, but...
It is.
Is this kind of tech really that impressive?
It's not only impressive. How should I put it? She can edit reality as freely as she could edit a program. Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? I always thought it was fringe science and that nobody other than the masked fools believed it really existed. There's a strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti.
Well, let's go for it.
Look, up there! They even put down a question mark. They must be making fun of us.
Aha.
She went towards the base zone. Yep. Disappeared again? This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit. Let's look around.
Oh.
Oh man, just like I predicted, Silverwolf pairs insanely well with Zila.
Yeah, I mean, they would,
We
because
really had some
Quantum.
fun this time. Our last few operations turned
Oh,
out
it's
to be
because
pretty
she can
dull.
make everything vulnerable to Zila.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, that's intense.
Makes Zila terrifying.
Yeah.
She makes it
It's
seem
like, this
easy.
boss isn't
Is she
vulnerable to
really
Quantum,
looking at
and
the
you're
Curio
like,
Collection Index?
are you sure about that? And it's like, what do you mean? Oh no.
There's a
Like
voice.
they're...
Who is she talking to?
Judging by how calm she is, she must have been in this room for a while. Maybe she was waiting for someone. Not sure what happened after that. Let's search somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so there's one over here.
Your fake ID info is ready.
Ah, so that's what happened. She sneaked in first, then helped her partner in through the main door. It's a classic hacking operation. Let's see. The registered name is Leonard Collywell.
Oh no! Aha, you're the imposter among us.
Oh
How
no.
is this possible? She
That's just
used
Among Us.
my identity.
I mean, I think identity theft is probably one of the least serious of her crimes, but...
I never noticed that there was an issue with this record. I subconsciously glanced right past it when I saw my own name. She's so cunning.
Hey, Hyun, what am I doing? Let's see. She's a sneaky one, alright.
Right?
I think I just got an achievement for... Oh, hey. Primos. Nice. You're the imposter. I know, right? Kick him out of the space station! What did I get? The Echoer? Oh. Oh, 10 million credits, huh? Reply to 10 idle chats. Repetitive dialogue options 3 times.
Nice.
Okay. I just wanted to know. Oh, I should probably do this too. This is much nicer than Genshin's, because you can just click the buttons and be done in like 2 seconds. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
the graffiti's location is quite interesting.
Oh, you forgot Star Rail has an
Feels like she's
update.
playing a game with us. One dot leads to another.
Alright. Playing a game with us, one dot leads to another. It is fun.
I heard from a friend that the hackers on Punk Lord have a tradition. When they hack, they purposely leave something behind for people to discover. Kind of like throwing down the gauntlet.
Oh. Alright then.
They call this the Punk Lord mentality. There can only be competition when there's rivalry. And there can only be excitement when there is competition. Life's a game, and having fun is what's most important. I don't understand that way of thinking. But it seems like this graffiti might have been left behind for us on purpose as a clue?
No wonder they chose Star Rail for the weekly Saturday stream. Who is they?
The same thing happened last time as well. I was so close to the target, but got obliterated in the final battle of information.
That's alright. We'll focus
You're
on the
right.
task at hand.
It doesn't help to dwell on past failures. Thank you.
Yep, we've got places
she
to
seems
be.
leaving. Let's keep up.
Alright. Following the
They seem to be
hologram.
heading toward the monitoring room.
Oh, yes, they. That cleared that up for me. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. Your poll that you do. Yeah, okay. I gotcha. Everybody wants to see the new content.
Another graffiti. They're all different too. She really put some thought into this.
I kind of like the art style of the graffiti, though.
Huh?
Yeah, the
Is
graffiti
this
is pretty
section of the
cute.
record damaged? She went through the wall and disappeared.
Nah, man. Your boss probably just has a secret door there that we don't know about. Unfortunately, I do not have... Yeah. Yep, I told you guys in the YouTube server. Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I
think
saw.
so.
Mhm.
It's not the same as passing straight through a wall. Look. Hold on, I got it. It might be an effect from a curio. There was a pre-established folded space here, and the intruders found it and took advantage of it.
Folded space, fancy.
No wonder she kept going through the curio collection index. This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Do you still remember it? That's where they put the Stellaron inside you.
Yeah, Roblox seems really popular on your stream. Ah, okay.
Why would they leave you here if their objective was the Stellaron? With her capabilities, all she would have needed to do was make another beacon. She would have been able to escape with the Stellaron, no problem.
Yeah, but that's not what they were trying to do, though.
Huh? There's no graffiti here. Oh, we're doomed! The trail has gone cold.
Hey, isn't this the power level reader gun? Yeah. I think it's probably one of those things, right? The game you stream the most will attract the most people who like that game. So, like, I'm sure a lot of people found you through Roblox.
Ugh, so strange. Did she really leave just like that? She came all this way and didn't take anything with her, nor leave anything behind. Oh, they did leave you behind. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. It must have been a terrible feeling waking up in a place that was completely unfamiliar to you.
Oh, I see. Now you're trying to give me abandonment issues? Thanks, Leonard. Sounds like you experienced it yourself.
Oh, me? That's how I feel when I wake up every day.
Oh, man. This guy.
I can't help but feel there's more that they're after. I really hope I can find something that's useful to you. Otherwise, I'll feel bad for having you do so much work for nothing. The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. I should probably find something that I can do. There's a rating pistol here. I wonder what my rating would be. Whoa, look here! There's a strange access log in the rating pistol's compartment. It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's invasion. The researchers would have already been evacuated by then. Could it have been her? In which case, she didn't leave immediately. She implanted the Stellaron inside you, and then fiddled around with the rating pistol for a while.
I somehow forgot that the Stellaron being inside my body was public knowledge. But I guess it did explode in a semi-public location before Welt stopped it. Yeah.
Could it be that... I just realized something. We need to go to the curio collection room on the other side.
This weapon rates creatures on sight. Okay. Yes. 84 points. Okay, curio collection on the other side.
Just as I thought. She was here.
Oh. Oh, it's a bubble. I'll come back for you later. Aha, graffiti. Oh, that's cute.
I just remembered that Madame Herta has a game cartridge named Punk Lord Mentality in her collection.
Oh yeah, that shows up in the simulated universe.
You remember it, right? It's actually on the list of missing curios.
Oh, so she stole it, probably.
I wasn't able to put the two together before. If the hacker has a personal objective other than the Stellaron Hunter's mission... I got it! I got it now! The Stellaron Hunter's operation was just a cover for her.
She was actually... It feels like you got it backwards.
Look, in the end, they didn't take the Stellaron with them. She was so interested in the Curio Collection Index that she stayed in the space station even after her mission was complete. This was what she was truly after. She knew we would be looking for the Stellaron Hunters and used it as her cover. Very smart. To be expected of someone from Punk Lord. Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up. The curios are Madame Herta's most prized possessions. All the visit requests are sent to her office from the computer in the main control room. Some researchers tried to gain access to the curios for research purposes once, but they didn't get proper authorization. She caught them all red-handed. You got me there. But with the skills of this hacker, I do think it's possible. We should go and check the main control room.
To the control room. I could teleport, but where's the fun in that? Immersion is what it's all about.
Wait, don't move. I get chills just looking at the space station monitors.
Sorry,
now.
but there's actually no.
Let me
allowed
investigate
policy.
first.
Batman intensifies. I agree, Hune.
Just perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, she shut off all the terminal transmissions too. I thought it was the Legion that did this.
No one noticed this whole time?
This wouldn't have been a high priority issue. The space station's to-do list is ridiculously long at this point. I am curious though. She paused the terminal transmissions, but didn't touch the local data at all. I really don't get her. As a Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. As a hacker, she doesn't delete the local log. There's an external port here. I'm gonna plug in and take a look.
Leonardo da Vinci, huh? Alright, why don't you let me do it?
Relax, friend. I've done this a million times. Look at this agreement.
Yeah, the updates are always pretty big.
There's no time to lose.
See, man, that's why I told you to let me do
It's
it.
thunder! Let's begin. Show no mercy.
Dum. I always feel such power
See?
whenever
I was
Jingyon's...
right. There was something fishy about the local data she left behind.
Whenever Jingyon's, you know, ancestral spirit
Gong.
thing kills things.
Gong.
Yeah, the gong. The gong gives feelings of power.
It's pretty good.
Now we can browse through the Curio access logs. Huh? That can't be right. This Curio doesn't seem to have ever left the space station.
I made an interesting lineup, not gonna lie. So, lineup? Explain. She didn't take the curio either?
From the way things look, yes. The records show that this curio was last sent to Madame Herta's office, and then it disappeared?
Jingyon is initiative, Herta's second, Natasha third, and Trailblazer fourth. I don't actually know much about Herta's gameplay.
It
Korochi...
spins you right round.
Alright. But, does she have synergy with Jingyon?
Yeah, she can work with pretty much anyone who can drop HP.
Okay.
I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? She wouldn't have put the graffiti up just to mess with us, would she? Ugh. No, if I start thinking like that, I may as well give up now. I have to fully investigate every lead, or I'll really be out of a job.
This man's super dedicated to the cause. She just twirl on the following attack. Alright. Vector. Raindew. In Rainbow City, raindews are a decor without any tactility. They shatter and scatter as they hit the ground, just like those legendary stories that are out of reach and will eventually fall. Yes, that was the original meaning of this graffiti. Perhaps there have since been some subtle derivations now, but that's not important. Okay. Oh wait, we get to collect different types of graffiti? I approve.
We do. And we can put them everywhere.
We can? Yes. Question, Aerotem. Jingyon's Blade Spirit followed up by Herta's follow-up attack. It's massive damage. Nice. I'll have to check that out later. A question mark. It could come from a puzzle, an inexplicable emotion, an interactive object, or a quest that can be completed. See, that's how charming the question mark is. Fair. Silent words. The mystery of language lies not in equations, even as a few punctuation marks contain infinite secrets. This one, for example, should represent silence, but instead invites conversation. Story mode. Alright. Star Hunt game story mode. During the Star Hunt game event, complete the companion mission Punk Lord Mentality in story mode to receive graffitis and activate graffiti markers. Select the graffiti markers to perform light cone analysis. Complete the analysis to obtain the light cone before the... And my game crashed. It hadn't done that for a while, so I was hoping it wouldn't, but here we are.
Rip.
Rip indeed. Alright, let me back in. Dun, 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 dun. Na 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 na. Welcome to the Game Crash City. Oh man, when the game first came out, it was crashing on me all the goddamn time. What? Come on. Let me live. It rejected my login. I'm being oppressed.
Rejected your login.
It did. Didn't you see the error code on the screen?
Yeah, that's weird.
Error 1001 _1 or some shit. Alright, I'm back in here. What is under the nameless on there? Flame. You have that problem as well? Yeah. This is the first time I've seen it, though. No, the tutorial is gone. I was reading that.
You can just click on the help thing to read the tutorial again.
R3 rules. Okay. Complete the mission, companion mission, Punk Lord Mentality in story mode to receive graffitis and activate graffiti markers. Select the graffiti markers to perform light cone analysis. Complete the analysis to obtain the light cone before the tutorial mission starts. Press to start making graffitis. You can use graffitis to create sprays. Okay. So, let's go to missions, probably, right? Alright. Punk Lord Mentality mission. What is this in the store? Okay. Okay, so these are the things we can buy with the currency from this event. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, so... what button am I pressing here? Why does the story mode still have that gosh darn... oh, start graffiti. Okay, switch graffiti combos to spray interesting images. Use undo and erase all to spray with more convenience. When more than 8 graffiti are made in the domain, the earliest graffiti will be replaced. When you exit the current domain, existing graffitis will also disappear. Open the camera or switch to graffiti mode to spray. You planning on getting Wolf and Lucha? I'm not rolling on Wolf, but I may or may not roll on Lucha. We'll see. Okay, so I can start putting graffiti down now. Select, yes. Can I just stick it? Okay, so you can't stick it anywhere, but you can stick it various places. Can't stick it on the bubble, but it was worth a shot. There we go. Alright, story mode. Go to missions. Start navigation. Herta's office. Okay. I just hope I'm not getting another Clara.
Not gonna happen.
Because I have her on C1. Or E1. Oh, right. Yeah, not Constellation, but Eidolon. Gotcha, gotcha.
I know, I got hurt.
I don't
At
care what
E2
Rudner
now
said to
after
you,
this
but
banner.
there's no chance
And
we're
honestly,
shutting
she's
down the
pretty good.
simulated universe.
I can't really complain.
Skrullum wants me to shut down the simulated universe. You can't do that. The simulated universe is my life.
Herta, I've
Wow.
made my decision.
Tell us,
Question. What have we
what you
invested
really
into
think?
this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced technology in the entire universe. And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors. In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
Yeah, it's fun.
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Why is that a problem all of a sudden?
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract waiting to be attended to.
When Svarog counterattacks someone, the mark will be there forever. Mark? Is it a dot?
No, it deals bonus damage whenever Svarog attacks with his skill.
Oh, okay. And it can have continuous damage towards those who have marked. Okay, gotcha.
Herta, think about it.
Which does make it
How
quite
many
decent.
surprises has this project given you? And how many disappointments has it given you?
The simulated universe never disappointed me. You are what disappoints me, Scroolum. Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally amazing? Right now, you're more like someone from the Nitwit Society.
Way to keep your calm.
Herta, I don't mean to question you, nor do I want to deny the hard work you've put forth for the simulated universe. I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow freely.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, and take your tech with you. I don't need it.
When I tried Jeopard on trial, he's actually pretty good on supporting shields.
I can go find
Yeah,
Adrian
Jeopard shield
Fuller,
support
or the
is
red-nosed old
fantastic.
man from
I like
Exelon,
him.
or even the Intelligentsia Guild. At least they won't quit halfway. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about that aircraft disappearance, Hune.
Scroolum, we've known each other for a long time. This is the first time I feel that you're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
Harsh. Hey there, buddy. You doing okay?
My apologies, sir.
What happened?
This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Well, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Herta or the project. The simulated universe is a great experiment, and Herta is a true genius. However, we have our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future. These differences will often manifest into bias, and bias will get in the way of the formulation of knowledge. Deep down, I want to continue to believe in Herta. The question is whether one should end a collaboration that no longer holds true to its original intent. From an objective standpoint, I should end it immediately. Are you worried about her mental state?
I'm more worried about the mental state of the researchers. She does seem like the type to take out her emotions on other people.
Thank you for the humor. It is good for tense moments like these. The emotions of organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be alone for a while, so she can calm her emotions. It'll be beneficial for our negotiations later as well. As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here, maybe I can help in answering your questions. Search. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword points to the stars. Punk Lord mentality. That is no ordinary curio, my friend. That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. Young sir, how much do you know about Punk Lord?
I've heard of it?
It is a planet made of data and symbols. The edges of reality and illusion are blurred in Punk Lord, as are its days and nights. An ether cartridge is a chip that Punk Lordian hackers use to edit reality. The ways through which a hacker perceives and modifies the world are recorded on the chip.
Wait, so that editing reality is not a thing that only Silverwolf can do. Apparently that's something that all Punk Lordians do. Or at least a large amount of them. Interesting.
It's a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence. The one on the space station belonged to someone truly legendary.
Did I hear Punk Lord? Yes, you did.
He became a galaxy ranger by accident and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless fascinating individuals and saw wonders witnessed by few. Many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild. That is why it became part of the masses of calculation data for the simulated universe.
So the Punk Lord mentality chip is embedded into the simulated universe. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yes. No need to worry, my friend.
It's like the
The
core
cartridge
of it, huh?
has never left the space station.
It's like what?
It's like the core of it.
I don't know that they've said that, but at the very least it does seem to be an important aspect of it.
It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is why its data has been
Yes,
extracted and
indeed.
added to the calculations of the universe model. Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the item being listed as lost.
That person could have gotten into the office.
I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, then the simulated universe is undoubtedly her next target.
Yeah, I want to see what she'd do if she hacked the simulated universe. That sounds like fun.
As such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your investigation, sir. As you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down temporarily. It will remain shut until Herta and I come to a clear conclusion.
What? No, you can't cut me off from the simulated universe. You bastard.
Yes, this is the last chance to investigate the cartridge data. By way of apology for shutting down the simulated universe, I will use my abilities in the universe to provide you with what assistance I can. This is my recommendation. Please take your time to consider it.
I guess. Wait, I can talk to Leonard? Where's Leonard? Oh, there he is.
Did you hear that? I was so scared I couldn't utter a single word.
Oh man, he really is an NPC. I totally forgot that he came in here with me.
The simulated universe? Shut down? That's Madame Herta's biggest project. I can't imagine how mad she'd be if it fell through. Wait, this isn't my fault, is it? If I'd been able to stop the enemy's invasion, would Mr. Skrullum be less pessimistic?
Let's just focus on what's in front of us. I'm sure it's not your fault.
You're right. This is terrible. I feel like I'm incapable of doing anything.
I don't know, man. I think you got a good head on your shoulders. Asking the right questions.
Still, beating myself up all the time won't help either. We're here for the cartridge. At the very least, we must try and see this thing through. Having heard what Mr. Skrullum said, you're entering the simulated universe to continue the investigation, aren't you?
Time to get that light gone.
I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you. I'll be helping Mr. Skrullum monitor the system's internal data flow from the office. Ugh, I'm so nervous. This is the first time I've been involved in something so big. Anyway, I'll be cheering for you.
Well, sir, are you ready?
Absolutely. Oh, I can
Please,
ask him
ask away.
questions.
I welcome all forms of curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge.
That's what I'm talking about, my guy. Are you really shutting down the simulated universe?
Yes, there are other concerns besides those I've mentioned. I believe that the miracles inside the simulated universe have the right to grow and develop organically. The will of others shouldn't be imposed upon it, just like in the actual universe. The more Herta tries, the further she moves away from the universe that she had hoped for. Conclusion: the endless iterations of the simulated universe are wearing down her talents, day by day. I hope to free my dear friend from it.
So he's not actually motivated about the project. He just thinks that Herta's being self-destructive.
Nevertheless, I must also clarify that this is my opinion alone. You should form your own judgment on Herta, young sir. They are a group that carries a balance scale with them at all times. They believe all the justice in the universe needs to be achieved through individual deeds.
And what's the love letter for the universe?
That was the most suitable way of describing the Galaxy Rangers, in my interpretation. They are directed by the path of the hunt, and are always accompanied by song and the sound of horns. They pursue justice for the individuals and groups they encounter along the way, and shower them with splendid wines and poems.
So this is basically like the Fae and, what was it? Is it the Winter King? Korochi, you know what I'm talking about, right? The hunt?
Which one?
The Fae.
The hunt?
It's an old mythology where...
The Wild Hunt?
Yeah, the Wild Hunt. But who's the key figure of the Wild Hunt? I thought it was a king? A Fae
The key
king?
figure of the Wild Hunt changes throughout mythology. There isn't one, and in fact, the fact that there is no actual head of it, so to speak, is what particularly makes it a powerful legend. Usually
Okay.
it's a local king or myth of wherever the Wild Hunt is being told.
Well, that makes sense.
However, all stories come to an end, just as they disappeared from the spotlight long ago.
As an autistic person, I always feel that Fae are very close to my heart. 'Cause of, you know, all of the mythology about changelings are basically just describing autistic people. Like, the whole thing about they won't touch cold iron or whatever. Like, that's sensory difficulties, right? Having a more extreme reaction, and then, not liking to lie, and always following things to the detail of the word, but not the meaning behind it. They have all sorts of shit like that. Alright, tell me about the Punk Lords hackers.
There is a group of life forms there that know nothing of fatigue. They are attempting to
Man, I
touch
really
upon
enjoy
the umbilical
Skrullin's
cord of the
voice.
truth.
I do too, actually. I like it quite a bit.
I just want to point out that he's playable, probably in the future.
I might roll on him depending on his kit.
They are compiling the languages, thoughts, and even emotions of the entire
I like
planet
his
into
getup.
symbols
He
that
looks
even
like a
inorganic
butterfly.
life forms can understand.
The man is stylish.
You see, in the vast sea of data, life exists only in one form, a line of code. Whether it's a butterfly, a whale, or even you, the length of that line of code dictates the boundaries of what the entity entails.
This game breaks the fourth wall all over the place.
Maybe the emotions of organic life forms are an expression of data, don't you think?
Alright, let's
Very
get
well.
going.
Get going we shall. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an alternative method. It might feel a little different than usual.
Ah, see, he said he was shutting it down, but actually I'm still allowed to go in. That's fine.
Yep.
This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. We'll start with this data link. Now, please prepare yourself for a deep dive with your consciousness.
Yes! We're all level 68? This should be fine. Oh, okay, so I am required to use her? Alright, so... I guess I'll... I'm mad that I can't move her to a different spot, though. Let's see. Let's just skip MC. And hope that we don't die. You feel a ripple, a great weightlessness that makes you lose control of your limbs, and in a flurry of symbols and code, you wake up with a jolt. This is the simulated
sir,
universe.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You are now inside the data link of the Ether cartridge. Look around and tell me what you discover.
The hacker's right in front of me.
Hacker? Oh. Conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, regardless of how large or small, all variables are saved, including outsider traces.
I don't know, man, up to you, Hyun, but maybe before Saturday comes, the tie will be broken.
You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. They were only a hair away from the Ether cartridge's data link. What we are seeing are the projections of what happened in those moments.
I mean, for me, I would choose because I'd be like, well, Star Rail has new content. So I would probably lean towards that one if it were me. But Roblox also seems kind of like your main game, so like, up to you.
Young sir, please stay still. Allow me to see what I can do with this record.
Hey, you. Why are you staring at me?
Oh. What did you do?
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past. She's not actually talking to you. Please listen and don't interrupt her. We may be able to find out more of what we need to know.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punklord, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks. I'm not interested in something that everybody already knows about. Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing. Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I am not obsessed with it. The reason I'm still rambling about it is to make sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka? All right, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
The line from the trailer.
It is safe to assume that two people entered the simulated universe. Her and her companion. Interesting. Let's see what happened next. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your behavior now.
Interesting. So when Silverwolf
bait.
encodes and stores away things, she basically turns them into digital data.
I mean, that makes sense. That's during the
And
time
then-
we were unconscious. Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
Basically does them somewhere like graffiti. That's really funny.
Conflict is pitiless. Leave it to me.
Okay. Easy enemies. Alright.
You took the bait.
Oh, nice. So her skill breaks all the enemy's weaknesses in the start of the turn. That's actually pretty OP.
It is really strong, yes.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder. Let's begin.
Alright, those are also really fun.
Nap time.
Fork in the road, huh? I got this. Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
She talks a
It's
lot.
a nice thing to have a companion who likes to talk, isn't it?
Wrong choice. The correct answer is the path on the right.
Well, of course Kafka would have chosen a combat domain.
Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. Ugh, why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe? Doesn't she find it annoying when she has to find something herself? Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's try another sector.
Doesn't seem to be going well.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust that she too will realize this soon.
You seem to know her really well.
We've met only once. Stellaron Hunter, Silverwolf. We fought against one another before. Herta was there as well. She may have mentioned it to you.
I recall that it was a draw?
It was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses, and I wasn't able to stop her from leaving. I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances. I believe the continuation of our last encounter will soon arrive.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh, Herta's got some psychological tactics going on.
Seems like we can now continue forward.
So I can't interact with this thing.
Oh, back to the
I like how
space
you're
station
literally
again.
retracing the steps
A
that they
riddle?
took when they were infiltrating
Where's the
the
skip
station.
button?
I agree.
That's actually really funny.
One. You took the bait.
There's no time to lose.
I haven't really encountered any enemies that are actually worth using her ability on.
One. You took the bait.
Conflict is pitiless. Leave it to me.
Nap time.
Was that it?
No, poor Leonard.
You know nothing of the survive or be
You
destroyed.
sound
There is no
like
other
you have
choice.
experiences being left behind and unsure yourself. Oh, me? No, that's how I feel when I wake up every day. Holy
I
shit,
know,
Leonard.
right?
Like, holy shit, man.
Leonard's got some baggage.
That's less of a baggage and more like an entire truckload.
Yeah.
Still not open.
Well,
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herta over here.
a miniature Herta? Does that mean Herta is bigger than this?
Eesh.
Oh,
A
interesting.
little narcissistic, isn't
Silverwolf
she?
gets 110
All
points
space
from
station
the
is
rating
filled with her
pistol.
face.
Interesting.
Portraits, statues, even projections of herself.
I only got a rating of 84, so I guess she's better than me. I don't remember what rating I got the first time I tried it. I wonder if it goes up as you level up.
I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commissioned me to design an encryption tool for her. Seems she ended up using it on her portrait.
She said she's almost at the destination?
That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Our pursuit is coming to an end.
I have a strange feeling about this.
Yes. That incongruous feeling has persisted throughout this long pursuit. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existence of the ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in the simulated universe. I must admit, this feels less like a chase and more like a chance encounter. I recall a story about Punk Lord. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there. Hackers see reality as a magnificent game, an attempt to finish the stage we know as life. Whether it be for competition or for joy, they leave a trail in the places they visit. One symbol after another link up to become a long, long journey that writes the game of life. And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? Perhaps this is all nothing more than a game she's decided to play with us. In which case, let us accompany her till the end.
That reminds me a bit of, the tattoos that... Oh man, why can't I remember the name? But you know, the story of their life is basically in tattoos.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about.
They talked about it in the Disney movie. I can't remember the name all of a sudden either. Man, my brain is not in it today. I can remember the song.
Trickier to crack.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Time for a buzz.
Okay.
Moana.
Yeah, thank you, Corey. My dumbass just...
Show no mercy.
This combat needs... This is double speed.
That'll take more than medicine.
Turn? You don't get a turn.
More enemies.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
There we go. Yeah, she's... I really like her
we found
gameplay.
it. The ether cartridge is here.
Her
and
gameplay
it's
is
perfectly
actually
intact.
really good. Her,
Yeah.
She breaks the hell out of weaknesses too. She's very strong at it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Like,
She's better at
Goddamn.
breaking weaknesses than Jingyon's, skill attack.
yeah, well, her skill is roughly equivalent to his ult. Which, I mean, it's not AoE, but still, that's very strong.
She's... Is she Nihility or the Hunt?
She's Nihility.
Okay.
There is an unwelcome third party here with us. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silverwolf, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. We can only assume that the facts don't align with the theory. I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office, but she didn't stay there for very long. After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean of the simulated universe's data. Unless...
Unless she had someone to guide her there.
Uh-huh.
You want to explain it to him first? I can see the confusion in his eyes.
Oh, they forgot to make this pronoun change based on the MC. Interesting, so it looks like female MC is the default in this universe.
The final results are on the display table, young sir. Take a closer look if you wish.
Interesting.
We have plenty of time left. I will answer any questions that you may have.
So
You
she's
guessed
actually...
correctly. The person that stands before you is tonight's starring role. She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe, and found a way to continue alongside us.
Aha.
I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method.
Okay, I get it. So you unlock this through... Ah, cool.
The graffiti is like a two-way data tunnel. You can use it to retrace the trails she leaves
Time
behind,
to,
and she can monitor your progress by seeing which pieces of graffiti have disappeared.
Oh, interesting.
I fear she may well have had the whole thing planned out before hacking the space station. The graffiti and the back door were all in aid of honing in on just the right moment.
Oh my gosh. So, Leonard actually helped her security breach by investigating the graffiti. Let's not tell him about that. He's gonna be so heartbroken.
I'm
Poor
sorry.
Leonard.
Herta forbade me
I
from
feel for
disclosing
that
any
man.
information beforehand. She made clear that knowledge would not be paramount to this operation, but rather the lack of it. However, the way I see it, the
Alright,
most
let's
important
find more
elements were
graffiti.
dedication and sincerity. The
Let's
actions
see.
of Mr. Leonard drew the target right in. Well then, were you satisfied with this simulated universe journey, Miss Silverwolf?
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you? I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe. She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act? You did all that to lure me in?
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp
Take a
conversations
picture
of
of
that
any
nature
trash
happen on
can
a
and
regular
master
basis.
controls
It wouldn't be
on
fitting
that.
to call it an act.
A what? Trash can?
Yep. What if I just take a selfie?
With the trash can? I mean,
Oh,
it's on
just
brand.
Take a selfie of myself.
Oh.
Miss Silverwolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still
You're
to
like,
play.
oh, well, that's awkward.
News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations.
That's why she had to take the opportunity before it was lost. Yeah, no, I was just confused about take a picture of a trash can because I haven't come across that and I started the quest before you, so I assumed I'd be in ahead. But I think you're just doing the other section of the event.
Yeah, I'm just doing the side objectives.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to get her
You now
light
know
cone.
everything.
Oh
about
yeah,
this
that makes
encounter.
sense.
Everything? No,
That's sad.
no.
I don't know
You're
if I can
wrong about the
actually
most
get it today.
important part.
Yeah, it might be time gated.
You think I came here out of
Yeah.
desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwlum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable
Also, I
opponent
just
in
want to point
such a
out
long
One sec.
this
time.
mission.
The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge.
Alright, you were saying, Korochi?
Doing this mission while running around as Silverwolf is funny as fuck.
I believe it.
Reality is nothing
You're
but
like,
a
gee,
game.
where could she have
But what's
gone?
the point
And
of a
you're like,
game
yeah,
if it can't make you
I
happy?
really wonder.
An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from 2 geniuses. How could I not accept them? Would you have turned them down?
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Okay, the way she spoke just now sounded a lot like Kafka.
It rubs off.
Oh, a copy. You completed it while we were talking just now.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in. You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head-on, just as you did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? Skrullum, will I be able to see your true strength this time? The long-awaited result will finally be determined. There will only be one victor today. Please, let me have some fun this time, okay?
My apologies, Miss Silverwolf, but none of what you are hoping for will be happening today. You may leave now.
Huh?
She didn't expect that.
Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me on some distant planet?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop you.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge then.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion, you may share that data freely.
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
Then what if I were to destroy the simulated universe right now?
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire universe.
What is the point of this then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap, but don't plan on doing anything at all?
Just to fuck with you.
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game if it's no longer fun. Silverwolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you. Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
How boring.
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. A very impressive number. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them? Including all of your game records.
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
And she logged out. How hasty of her.
Okay, that was a really well executed plan.
Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, they are but one among many ways of solving a problem. It's about time we were on our way.
And since what she got was a copy, there's no guarantee that it has any real data in it. Alright, that was fun. Bitmap explosion. If you could not imagine how hackers can create destructions, try to visualize them setting off explosions within cyberspace. The parties involved should be quite fond of this metaphor. And hacking call card. Each intrusion can be a piece of, can be a piece de resistance to a hacker's career, and leaving one's image behind is undoubtedly the proudest signature of their work. Level 1. Account created, game starting, enjoy your adventure fully. That was actually fun.
A flawless victory! Hope you got a glimpse of Herta's awesomeness, kiddo.
As expected of Madame Herta.
Make sure you never forget about it. I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station, but I will surely repay the favor tenfold to anyone who dares to taunt me.
You couldn't care less about the space station? I have concerns, Herta. They're your employees. Please care about your employees.
I already notified someone at the
doesn't.
IPC to freeze all her accounts. She's probably crying in front of her computer right now.
She just terminated her game accounts. She's like, I know that you have 76 Steam accounts and they're all gone now.
Oh no.
I'm loving the chaos in this.
Thank
It's
you, young sir.
brilliant.
Your and Mr. Leonard's contributions were a necessity to our victory. Do you have any other questions regarding this incident?
What was Silverwolf truly after?
Her ultimate goal was always the ether cartridge, but she developed an alternative objective in challenging Herta and me in the process. All those complicated puzzles and unnecessary ploys. Nothing more than games, I'll wager. If you are referring to the back doors Silverwolf left behind, we have cleared out all of them, except for the one in the office. Don't worry. The space station is not as fragile as you think. Whether it's cosmic warfare or the incident that just took place, they're all within Herta's grand plan. Please,
Okay,
ask
but
away.
I totally thought she was gonna call Skrullum a piece of shit there.
Yeah.
Certainly not.
Skrullum, you
Hey! The simulated universe is saved.
Although Madame Herta and I have our differences in terms of research direction, the simulated universe is our shared pursuit, and nothing will change that. On the contrary, I plan on staying here for a while to see up close what kind of surprises the new branch of the universe has in store for me.
I enjoy that they love the simulated universe as much as we do.
There is no one answer to that question, my friend. It holds a different meaning for everyone. To sentimental, organic life forms, it could be the first falling leaf in the change of seasons, or the marks carved onto someone through the passage of time.
That's kind of how I feel about AI. You know, the first falling leaf of a change of seasons. Like how internet hit humanity and has changed us forever, I think the AI probably will end up doing that as well. Although modern AI is still pretty dumb. But first leaf is first leaf, am I right?
To the swarm
Sense.
that follows its instincts, it might be the sight of fresh meat in their compound eyes and the restless thirst for sustenance. And for me, perhaps the image of symbols woven together, still able to move the heart. Something great that you call emotions. Of course, I've also heard that the answer is nothing more than a 2-digit number. A medium rare catol steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass, Herman compound milk, and a portion of fried rice, prepared by a certain young man on the station.
Oh, now you're making me hungry. Also, wait. I didn't know Skrullum could eat, but I guess it makes sense.
All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same as it is for you. I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency. Now, it is possible that my joints may need a little lubricant every now and again. Well, young sir, our destination may differ, but there are still countless opportunities for our paths to cross. The pursuit of knowledge will always be the best driving force for trailblazing.
Like how they're just like, give her what she wants so she leaves us alone.
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation was to lure her out of hiding? That never crossed my mind! Did she know about the traps the hacker left in the space station from the very beginning? She said I did a good job!
You did do a good job, buddy.
Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by Madame Herta! This is something I'll remember for the rest of my life. I don't have to worry about being fired anymore!
This poor guy!
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
Scan the graffiti. You watch the image on the wall slowly dissolve and disappear. And that's the end of it.
It's gone. It's all gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
Uh-huh. Anyway.
Just one or two accounts? Sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pier Point.
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep. Just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
I like how they talk about the plans as scripts. Which I guess makes sense if he sees the future, but... it's all an elaborate play. I hope Sampo is Elios. That would be pretty great.
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pier Point as well.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the building material logistics department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
You wouldn't mind doing what?
I wouldn't mind it being that black cat either.
That's fair. So this whole thing about where Silverwolf is like, hey look, some temps from the building materials logistics department. I'm gonna go become their friend. Like, that's actually how hacking really works. Yep. It's mostly just being a con man.
Social engineering.
Yeah. I read this really awesome article by, it was by this woman who was involved in phone hacking. Like, they had this whole group that would just scam... They would do scams from the phone, but they would, like, do big things. I don't know, I forgot most of... I forgot a lot of the details, but I just remember that it was pretty cool. Learning about, like, hacker culture.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. Besides... there's fun to be had along the way.
She starts running through the effulgent neon lights, just as she had left her homeworld that night, sprinting towards the stars. Starlight elongates her shadow, illuminating the history of Punk Lord. Those who penned the legends, their vows remembered by the stars. The earliest role-playing gamers said, Games are about growth. The calm tactical strategy gamer said, games are about the victories. The rebellious collaborative gamer said, games are about encounters. The loving narrative gamer said, games are about remembrance. And now, the young galactic adventurer gamer, she said,
A game is a game, and that's all there is to it.
that was cute. I like that. Visitor verification. Silverwolf has become a visitor to the Express. And I got a text message from Leonard. Hey friend, you're still at the space station, right? I want to talk to you about something. Yep, still here. It's been a while since that incident, but I'm still very worried about the space station's cybersecurity. I want to prepare while I can, and I've got an idea I want to run past you. Let's talk about the details face to face. I'm outside the office. Please make sure to drop by. Alright, Leonard's grown on me. You might come across
Leonard is pretty great.
Right? You might come across Silverwolf when you return the Express. I don't know, every time I see somebody with that much anxiety, I'm just like, oh, you sweet child. Level 999. Max level achieved, but the game is not over yet. Continue your adventure and brush aside the overflowing experience points. Eternal Quest. The end of a stage signifies the beginning of another. After clearing the beginner game, you can move on to a bigger performance stage. Oh, I've unlocked all the graffitis, I think. All the graffiti. Oh, right. Okay, so I can put down graffiti now. Let's see, where can I put these? Too bad I can't graffiti Herta. It is hard to get... Ah, there we go. So hard to get exact locations on a controller. Wait. Can I... No, I can't. Wait. Move camera. Oh, I don't think it might not be easy on PC either. Okay, that's fine. Close enough. Alright. Come on. It's got a little bit of drift going there, doesn't it? I'll just go with that one. I can put it on the portal! Ah, so hard to get it centered. Yes! Phew! Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can only put 3 more of these down. 1. Oh, okay. Moving the camera seems like a better way of doing this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. See, I made the graffiti tell the story. So first, we have Silverwolf, level 1, which is just a way of making fun of her and saying she sucks because she lost. And then we have these little teardrops that are just forming a path over to level 999 Herta. I have documented Herta's victory. And then the end of the world is on the simulated universe, because the simulated universe was the location where Silverwolf lost. AKA, I just dunked on her hard.
It's getting late. Where to now?
How is your stuff going, Korochi?
Not bad. I just got to the end of the simulated universe.
In the story?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That was fast. Hey, friend over there. You're finally here. I've been waiting for a long time. Sorry to keep you waiting, bro. Hey, what's with the politeness? I look to you for help, so I'm willing to wait. Thing is, like I said in my message, even if the invasion is over, it's still exposed many security issues the space station faces. In other words, gaps. Following lead researcher Asta's orders, the space station formed a special task force to tackle this problem. In my opinion, aside from the technical upgrades, it's more important to increase the staff members' awareness and precaution. Many of Silverwolf's attacks honed in on individual bad habits, and those are too difficult to defend against. Fair enough. Herta's space station is the turf of Genius Society members, so it's not inconceivable that other forces target us. Therefore, our safety and staff awareness should be at the top of the universe as well. In order to be able to quickly respond to such incidents in the future, I think that a safety drill for the entire space station should be arranged immediately. A select number of staff members will have their terminals sent to mail embedded with special programs. Phishing mail? No. Not as simple as that. What we're defending against are enemies on the level of Stellaron hunters. They won't give you a choice. The moment the mail is successfully received, the program will attack automatically and immediately, regardless of time, location, or whether it was opened. Within moments, the virus will spread throughout your entire space station. Be it personal terminals, public facilities, or the electric sheet warmer in the toilet, everything might collapse within moments. I want a seat warmer on my toilet. Dang. Not the toilet seat. Don't worry, these viruses are all imitations written by me. They're absolutely safe and harmless. Through the drill, I want to deepen everyone's understanding of network security. Of course, before we start testing and repeating revision is compulsory. The requirements for test candidates will be very high. They need to be bold, careful, and thoughtful. They must not only be familiar with the space station, but also understand Silverwolf and the Stellaron Hunter. It would be helpful if they also have an altruistic heart. You think too highly of me, bro? Who could satisfy all those requirements? My friend, that's you! No problem, friend. I knew it, my good pal. You'll never let me down. People always use phrases like my friend, my good pal when they're trying to take advantage of you. Isn't that right, Korochi? Korochi? Hello?
Hi.
Just ignoring me then, I see how it is.
Sorry, I'm listening to the story.
Oh, okay. My apologies for interrupting then.
Yep.
The simulation testing ground is ready. Let's get to it. Okay. Use graffiti mechanisms in the stage to break out of the sealed sector. Clear the current challenge. Allies are knocked down no more than 2 times. And locate all the hacking call card graffitis. Okay, okay. Well, let's try it out, shall we? Aether graffiti. Use the graffiti mechanisms in the stage to break out of the sealed sector. Currently, the network of the area where you are in has been hacked. I emulated Silverwolf's methodology, so you can discover many strange graffiti in various locations in the zone. Imagine you're a regular staff member of the space station. You need to evacuate to a safe place, but many paths are blocked due to malfunctions caused by the virus. But luckily for you, you have a wealth of security knowledge. You know exactly how to clear up those graffitis and the viruses they carry, so that the malfunctioning devices are restored. Just like the detector from before. Investigate the graffiti on the surface and then scan them. Your aim is simple. Remove the obstacle and clear the area. That's all for the rules. Now try and exit the room. Okay. Affected by the cyber attack, the sensor door cannot be activated normally. In order to open it, you have to find the graffiti associated with it. I mean, this will be helpful if a punk lord attacks, but probably not helpful if anyone else attacks. What's back here, anyway? Oh, okay. Look, the sensor door is open. Remove the corresponding graffiti to restore the affected devices. Huh, okay, so there's gonna be a graffiti there, okay. Ha, you found the little Easter egg I hid. These graffitis are usually referred to as hacking call cards. They don't serve any actual function other than to distract. I wrote them in the code to make it more realistic. There are 3 hacking call cards in each area. Try to locate all of them. As an added reward, collecting hacking call cards will increase your combat ability in the test. Hacking call card. Scan the hacking call card graffiti in the domain to decipher the attack algorithm used by Silverwolf. Collect hacking call cards to increase simulated calculation's intensity level. Simulated calculation will deal quantum damage to all enemies every turn. This damage depletes toughness of all enemies regardless of weapon weakness type. Okay.
Oh no, bro. Poor Silverwolf. Heard they really did go after her Steam account.
Yeah, she did.
All 76 of them.
I think it was 78, wasn't it?
76.
Alright, I remembered it wrong. Okay, so it looks like there's gonna be a graffiti above the door that's blocked, and then we have to find that same graffiti somewhere else. Well, doesn't look like there's anything here.
A foregone conclusion. Here, there's thunder!
I'm on guard.
Yeah, let's save it. Oh, nice. That quantum damage is pretty fun. I like that.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Good thing I checked. Alright.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless. Let's begin.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Wow, that makes things super easy. Okay. Oh, hey, there's the last calling card.
So that's how it works.
I really love MC's voice.
A foregone conclusion. Here, this thunder!
Rip, bro.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless! Leave it to me. Yo.
Lance at the ready.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power.
Let's
Survive
just go
or
all
be
out.
destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time for the masters. Show no mercy.
Lance ablaze. Lance!
Forward!
And
A delicate operation.
And now we can open that other door. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Onward. Save that one for later. Bonk. Rude.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder!
I got the light.
Let's begin.
Oh, you did? Oh, looks like it was available today after all then. Alright.
Naughty child.
This guy's thick.
Conflict is pitiless!
Leave it to me.
I'm on guard.
There we go. I can put her light.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Do you have the materials to level it up?
Follow my charge. Here, this thunder!
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be
I really
destroyed.
love saving up my
There is no other
ults
choice.
and then using all of them at once.
Show no mercy.
Lance ablaze. Lance!
Forward!
Just kind of makes you feel badass, you know? Let's see.
Hit!
Naughty child.
Bum 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 bum. Broken.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless!
Oh, nice. Wonderful. A textbook performance. So easy. Of course, you fought the real Silverwolf. It's only natural that this practice is incomparable to the real thing. If all researchers are able to face it as calmly as you did, there would have been no need to worry about the space station, there would have been no need to worry that the space station is under cyber attack. Let's go back. Oh, right. I've submitted an application for your test rewards. It's already been approved and will be sent to you immediately. Thanks again, my friend. This test gave me some new ideas. There's still a lot of room for improvement in the flow of the program. If you're interested, come back again. There's really nothing more I can break, huh? Okay. Alright, let's leave. Challenge completed. Do you want to exit the simulation? Yes, I do. Thank you, thank you. And I got all of the rewards. New difficulty level unlocked. Oh, nice.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I am going to look at this memory bubble. Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surfaces. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. As you approach them, a female voice that sounds similar to Herta's murmurs monotonously, Aeon. You approach the bubble and experience a chilly sensation that gently pierces through your skin, flesh, and bones, then goes deeper. That is kind of what it felt like when I had to get, was it an MRI? It's the scan I did where they inject a radioactive dye into your blood, and then they scan you.
An MRI.
Yeah, I always have a bad reaction to the dyes they use for some reason. But the chilly sensation that's just flowing through your veins, like, that is definitely how it felt. Staring at the woman's surreal face concealed under the wide brim of her hood, you can hardly believe the bizarre stories she has just told. Gods really exist, and they're elevated from mortals? Gods aren't almighty, but each holds different authorities and walks different roads? This is too ridiculous. She even claims to be some sort of emanator and mirror holder. The woman nods. It's normal for you to be confused. She speaks in a calm and cold tone, as if she can see through you. The woman then reaches underneath her silk cloak with her slender fingers and takes out a gleaming, sharp object. Dazzled by the glow, you take a close look, only to be distracted again by the woman's voice. This is the Mirror of Transcendence. Look at them. Look at what the Aeon look like. The woman's voice remains frosty. You stare into the mirror as curiosity gets the better of you. Instead of your reflection, you see a magnificent sculpture. The sculpture shatters from top to bottom as if struck by lightning. It splits vertically into halves, and separated parts fall independently. The left part of the sculpture is a muscular man, while the right part is a gorgeous woman. Each part has two arms extended towards the other. They support and uplift each other, but also hold a carving knife as though they were crafting each other. The pair of twisting, entangled, and intertwined bodies looks like a spiral made out of stone, yet they are joined together from their waist down. You're mesmerized and fascinated by the remarkably gorgeous and bizarre posture. Suddenly your gaze meets the eyes of the being in the mirror. Stunned, you quickly withdraw yourself from the extraordinary experience. So, this is your god, you mumble. No, this is what beauty in its purest form looks like in your perception. The woman shakes her head as she strokes the cracked mirror in her hands. This is what they are. So that's Herta's vision of beauty. That's kinda sketch. Oh, hey. Hello, I'm Sheila Nova, the guide from the Herta Department of Galactic Geopolitics. I didn't expect to see you again. Have we met before? Sorry, as a guide, I have to deal with many people every day. Please excuse me, sir, for my forgetfulness. I'm busy right now. I'm here to pick up videos for Mr. Gun Konolev of the Department of Galactic Geopolitics. Sorry, but I don't have time for chit-chat. I'm still waiting for researcher Esther to approve the request of her videotape access. You're free to come here whenever you like. The Department of Galactic Geopolitics Guide welcomes your inquiries. The cold, proper guide from the Department of Galactic Geopolitics is always smiling. On her neck, there's a faint line of numbers, 158. Complete the companion mission, Punk Lord Mentality. Complete the mission, Guide Paradox, and witness the android's ending. Oh, interesting. That must have been the first time I walked through this path since then. Story mode. What is this analysis progress? No, no, no. I don't want to do that.
It just gives you lots of side quests.
Well... Okay, what's it? Examine the light cone. Oh, level 1 and at max level. That's useful. And... The thing that's confusing me is that there's clearly this, like... Obtained after light cone analysis is complete. So, like, I have all of these... Oh! Oh, okay. That's why I've got exclamation points. I didn't even notice that that's how this worked. Okay. Yeah, alright, so I've got the light cone too. And I got 300 always smiling currency. Select to use a new graffiti piece to spray. Alright, but there's no new graffiti, so I already got that. Okay, superimposition.
Yeah, you can superimpose it up to,
But how?
Cool. Oh, you get the tokens from the shop.
Oh, okay. Arcade challenge. During the Star Hunt game event, complete the arcade challenge to receive Always Smiling, which is used to exchange for rewards such as superimposition materials in the event shop. Okay. I'm down for it. Follow the signs to find the hidden graffitis and interact with them to receive the corresponding rewards. Follow the signs and find the photo subjects and interact with them to receive the corresponding rewards. And during the Star Hunt game event, complete the sealed sectors at designated difficulties to receive extra rewards. Okay, I gotcha. And I can collect this. Complete sealed sector difficulty 2. Alright, let's start with Volume 1. In the base zone. Yes, I will teleport. That's fine. Follow the signs to find the hidden graffitis and interact with them to receive the corresponding rewards. Thanks. So I'm supposed to follow signs? Oh, right. Isn't there a... In here... If you go to the arcade challenge. So it tells you where on the map they are. Okay. And I am here, which means there should be a graffiti here. Gotcha. And then there should be one in this corner. But I don't know if it's on the first floor or the bottom floor. Or the first floor or the second floor. Aha, there it is. Okay. And the last one... Ooh, let's do this memory bubble. The Atonement. Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surfaces. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. As you approach them, a female voice that sounds familiar to Herta's a female voice that sounds similar to Herta's murmurs monotonously, "The Redeeming Man." Okay. You approach the bubble and experience a chilly sensation that gently pierces through your skin, flesh, and bones, then goes deeper. You clamber along the steep slope covered in ice. The icy gale is tirelessly assaulting all beings that dare to exist at this height like a sharp blade. Although you are wearing a full set of advanced outdoor equipment prepared by the IPC, you realize your fingers are almost broken because of the cold. You're not bothered by it, as you are very clear that this outrageous journey of redemption is about to come to an end. Those uncivilized barbarians have admonished you countless times. According to the ancient laws of the United Tribes of Hithradan, any who disobeys the noblest will be ordered to redeem their sins. The wrongdoer will climb Mount Pygmalion alone and reach the peak, where they must rub a copy of the steel's prophetic inscription. If the wrongdoer is pardoned by the inscription, then their name will be cleared in the presence of the chiefs. Almost there. The sky has cleared up, and the gale is turning into a breeze. With your teeth clenched, you try moving your hypothermia-damaged shoulder to swing the pickaxe for that one crucial move. Finally! Stepping on the long-awaited ground, you realize you've reached the endpoint. A smile of satisfaction crawls up your face without you realizing it, though it is not as wide as you want it to be because of your stiff facial muscles. Now, you just need to look for that darn Steely. Star Rail is leading by 1 vote. Yeah, see, I told you, by Saturday, you probably will get more people responding, and it won't be a tie anymore by then. But there is no Steely. Instead, only a frozen, curled-up body can be seen on the vast, snowy landscape. The person is well equipped, and their face is frozen due to the cold temperature. Their eyes, filled with fear, cast their howls of despair at you across millennia of time. Undoubtedly, the frozen person is you. You gasp in shock and cry soundlessly and bitterly before collapsing on the snow and ramming yourself into the abominable ice sculpture. Then, the mountain robs you of your consciousness. Well, that's something. Let's see. Oh, right.
I remember reading that one. That one was really good.
Yeah, it's certainly something, isn't it? Alright, so there's no stairs here. I remember that the last graffiti was around this area on the map. No, it was further south. Okay. Yeah, it was like around here. Ah, there it is. Okay. Looking for hacking calling card is done. Yes. Rewards, they are mine. Volume 2. Locate the hidden graffiti in the blue area of the supply zone. Take me to the supply zone. Okay. So this is where I am. That's new. It's not lit up, right? Okay. Anyway. This is where I am. Let's look at the thing. Not that thing. Let's look at this thing. Alright. There, and there. Easy enough. Yeah, okay. I'll go after this one first. Oh, I guess it's... Oh, there's the graffiti. Okay, got it. Mm-hmm. And then there was one left on the bridge. Okay, there it is. And then the last one is up there. I like how no one seems to mind that we just go around destroying property aboard the ship.
There's a few people that tell you off about it.
Are there?
Like, remember the guy with the chest? It was just like, the fuck are you doing? My chest.
I have found a letter. Oh no, I wanted to read that, but I wanted to read them in order. Okay. Letter from the Comet Hunter 2. To young researchers in the Department of Galactic Geography. My young fellows, pals, or whatever, behold. A tapestry lies before you, on which your former Department of Galactic Geography colleague waved in his discovery and realized after he had made a breakout from the Herta space station for the Grand Galaxy. The Interastral Peace Corporation won't sell you a word of what I'm about to say, even if you hand them 1,000,000 worthless credits that you have to sell your homes to get. And do you know why? Because what I'm saying here is about freedom, rebellion, and instability. Things that evoke hatred from the IPC, which loathes risks, and only cares about making employees mindless machines. The best the IPC can offer is to distract you with 1,000 exotic wares and 1,000 false choices from what truly matters. I have a feeling, you remember that quest we got with that old mechanic guy?
Mm-hmm.
How he had a friend who just escaped the space station? I think this might be him. Yeah.
That could be.
This is precisely why it attempts to please many factions. It's trying to hide the reality we live under a facade of false prosperity and happiness. Now is the time to face the truth. When I was with the Herta space station, the Department of Galactic Geography was looked down upon by all other departments. Those self-righteous biologists, politicians-to-be, fortune-teller, conjurers, and profiteers, all of them despised us, thinking that we were too incompetent to study anything else other than playing with stones and mud. But once you leave the Herta space station, you'll find that the truth couldn't be further away from what they led you to believe. Our knowledge of the scale of the galaxy is on par with that of the Nameless who traverse the universe. Our desire to learn more about the geography of the universe was once blessed by the Trailblaze Aeon, who laid down star rails to connect the planets, linking the far corners of the universe, even the dark areas. The deity goes by the name of Akivili. On this coarse paper that didn't cost me a penny, I share with you the techniques they left us before passing away. Be proud and look skywards. If you feel things are not going your way, and that all is without purpose or that the universe is dark and cold, blow a hole out of the Herta space station. Make a breakout from the space station. You will find that the galaxy...
That's my favorite guy.
Yeah, see, I told you. You will find that the galaxy is yours to explore. I know this because I have done so. Disclaimer. The content of this letter is for members of the Department of Galactic Geography only. Don't hold me accountable if you brats from other departments try to follow suit. Former member of the Nameless, now an armed archaeologist of the Intelligentsia Guild, Jose Lazaro. So... I thought that Nameless is people on board the Astral Express crew.
Yeah, Trailblazers.
It is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's an ex-Trailblazer. To old friends and enemies and new ones. Those of you who don't know who Hosea Lazaro is, feel free to ask the head of the Department of Implement Arts. I can still recall them. I can still recall the man... No. Yeah, right? I can still recall the man in charge of the Department of Implemental Arts when I was a junior researcher trying my best at work. Wen Huairen was his name, the old man of Wen Mingde. Our old miser really enjoyed cutting our research funds. He slashed the supply of instruments used to test the composition of atmosphere and soil on different planets, and used the money to buy showy antiques from the IPC, calling it business exchange. He had an eye for rare relics, I'll give him that. He bought low and sold extremely high on the interastral market. The Department of Implement Arts was raking in profits because of this. In the meantime, we had to make do with an astro rod for planetary research. Even after I hit his face with an astro rod, he did not change a bit. Business as usual. Money for Department of Implement Arts, budget cut for Department of Galactic Geography. Business must have been booming for Department of Implement Arts since I left. After all, one less accountant who ran random checks and pushed for fair distribution of resources to worry about. More and more suppliers have heard of Department of Implement Arts branded on their packages. In addition to Wen Huaren, all those who bullied the Department of Galactic Geography were taught a lesson by me, Hosea Lazaro. Many became my enemies who saw to my removal from the space station, but some turned into my friends. I'm not the most amicable type, true, and I got into a lot of trouble because of that. But Wen Tianwen was the only one who gave me a proper smack. It was on me, though. I owe him that. Those old friends of mine, I know most of them are still kicking. The same goes for me. In fact, I want them to know that I've never felt better, despite the fact that I nearly kicked the bucket in the wastelands of the destruction several times. My head was wanted by numerous factions thanks to my recklessness. Years of savings wasted in Masked Fool's Pub. None of those matters now. I'm alive and kicking. An old friend or enemy. Hosea Lazaro. Well, let's see the first letter. Letter from the Comet Hunter 1. To any Herta Space Station researcher who picks up this letter. Hi there! You still alive? Call it a bummer if you want, but the fact that the space station is surrounded by an antimatter legion is hardly news to anyone. The entire universe knows about it except for the indifferent, head-in-the-sand bunch known as the Preservation. Other folks would at least make a bet during their downtime on how much time the space station is left. If you ask me, I'd say the space station is done for. Didn't think that the Legion would actually do their job this time. Bad news for the space station, though. I, on the other hand, made a small fortune out of this. I wonder how livid your Madame Herta must be. My new boss has made it clear. If this genius really does need help, the Intelligentsia Guild is willing to put everything on the table, as long as she recognizes that the Genius Society is not any better than the Intelligentsia Guild. What say you? Tell her about this generous offer. If things do work out, send your reply to the tavern World's End. There's a seat if you walk in, turn left, and walk 5 steps. You'll find it on the 9th row, the one with an iron bell and an Aster falsificolius plant hanging over. Shove the letter under the 4-liter Capo Colli tankard. Ha! Obnoxious former researcher of yours, Hosea Lazaro. The Tavern World's End, huh? I'll keep an eye out for that in the future.
That's a tavern that,
Yeah, yeah, I know. Collect the 3 letters. Okay. Yeah, it's the the Fool's Gathering, whatever.
Yep.
Alright, complete the mission, yes. And I got here. They did a thing where there's extra rewards.
Nice.
If you pay for the Nameless Glory thing. Okay. Okay. Nope. Don't get sucked in. I'm doing stuff with the event. I'm so easily distracted.
Yeah. That ADD brain coming out in full force.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, hidden codes in the storage zone. Locate the graffiti in the blue areas. Let's go. I mean, to be fair, those letters were pretty cool, though.
They were. I like them.
Yes,
I
they're
also
good.
found them all and read them.
Yeah. Alright. Oh hey, in one of these rooms there was a bubble I didn't get. I should get that. Aha. And what does the map look like again? Okay. So I'm in this corner. And the event had them in here, yes. Okay, so there's one on the way out, and then there's one in the corner of the next room. There it is. Alright, so there's the one on the way out. And the next room is also where the memory bubble is, so... What? What was that? What was that? What was the glowy thing? What the fuck? Well, I don't know what it was.
What's the glowy thing?
I don't know, there was like this glowy thing that went straight into the travelogue.
Yeah, I
don't know, maybe it means I got a reward. We'll see, I'll collect this one, and then we'll find out. Okay. So now I got all... Oh no, that wasn't it. It's this one. Okay. So what was that other thing I picked up? Collect 50 readable items in the Herta space station. Oh, okay. Alright, the memory bubble, which I did not read. Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surfaces. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. As you approach them, a female voice that sounds similar to Herta's murmurs monotonously, "The end of the banquet." And what was it called? End of the feast. Okay. So that's just the same as Herta's. You approach the bubble and experience a chilly sensation that gently pierces through your skin. Flesh and bones, then goes deeper. Oh, it's just the same line as always. You can see the long table stretching out for more than 10 meters, traversing the entirety of the long and narrow hall. You're holding a beautiful set of cutlery in your hands, and their shiny silvery... Wow, words. Come on, brain. With their shiny, silvery surfaces still dripping with delicious sauce. All types of gourmet food imaginable are served on the side further away from you. You turn to the left side of the table. Theodoric, who sits near you, is the eldest son of the family and a most valiant soldier. Without him, you cannot imagine how his kingdom could have survived the relentless attacks from the Legion. Next to Theodoric is Clodomer, your second son, but the ruler of the largest stellar space. Silent and barren planets where people feared to tread are transformed into flourishing places under his leadership. You have high hopes for him, as he is the most crafty among your children. Then, you look to the right side of the table. Hildebenia is your eldest daughter and your favorite. She's a fearless warrior with flaming red curls in her hair. Generals in the neighboring galaxy fearfully call her the Kingdom's Flame. The one next to Hildebenia is Clodania, who never reveals her face in public. With the brightest mind in the kingdom, she carefully manages from the shadows all the planets under the kingdom's rule. She is your most competent advisor. If they were here, the banquet would be a lively and joyful occasion. But now, there is nothing but silence in this rundown hall. You can only close your eyes as you put a chunk of delectable Goria meat into your numb mouth, drowning in memories. You remember Theodoric had passed away not long ago with one of the kingdom's starships. You remember Clodomer had already betrayed you. He exchanged his humanity and millions of lives with the Legion for his own survival. Then, you think about Hildebenia and Clodania. You realize the banquet is coming to an end. Indeed, the deadline handed down by the Lord Ravager is fast approaching. My lord, should we surrender to them? Your attendant presents you with that despicable warning notice. It's time to end this. As you're about to pick up your pen, hordes of Void Rangers break down the doors and pour into the hall. Yikes. Alright, let's see how this is going here. Now let's try the access screening. I'm looking for a vending machine, a waypoint, and a little robot dude. Follow the signs to find the photo subjects and interact with them to receive the corresponding rewards. The provided images are only examples. Find any other target of the same type in the master control zone will also complete the mission. That was worded a little bit weird. I wonder if I have money. Let's see. I do not have money. How unfortunate. And I am looking for the vending machine. Oh, this is the waypoint. Take a photo. And oh hey, didn't I need to talk to him for something? Oh well. Alright, so the vending machine. Ooh, a memory bubble. Leisure times. Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surfaces. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. As you approach them, a female voice that sounds similar to Herta's murmurs monotonously. Free time. You approach the bubble and experience a chilly sensation that gently pierces through your skin, flesh, and bones, then goes deeper. Your eyes are bleary from sleep. The composite material of the bedroom's curtains effectively blocks out 99% of the light. Were it not for your psychic tentacles, you would be hard-pressed to discern the structure of the space surrounding you with eyes alone, even though you've been living here since 50 years ago. It seems like the weather outside is quite gloomy. Thick, dark clouds hang low in the sky as they gather and roil. The temperature is low, and you realize it's already autumn. This kind of weather is perfect for sleeping. No wonder you slept so well. You leave your warm blankets and pull open the curtains, greeted by a landscape that matches what you've sensed. Looks like you're not old yet. You turn towards the aged TV and direct a psychic energy beam towards it. The TV lights up in response. The midday weather forecast is on. Starting at noon, the Devaran female on the TV has a sweet voice. Forecasts show that the heavy metal snowfall will continue throughout most of the Comté metropolitan area. Residents are advised to avoid outdoor activities as much as possible. Just yesterday, You learned at school that the surface temperature of the planet Comte is extremely high. Heavy metal compounds undergo evaporation due to the high temperatures, which causes them to rise to the troposphere. They then condense and combine with inorganic acids in the atmosphere, after which they return to the surface in the form of precipitation. After quietly reviewing this bit of newfound knowledge in your mind, you swell with satisfaction. Intelligent life forms always enjoy taking pride in knowing obscure trivia that others don't. The corner of your mouth rises as you turn to go to the kitchen. You make yourself a cup of hot cocoa, then the drink of choice is this kind of weather. The drink of choice for this kind of weather. What could possibly be better than enjoying hot cocoa while snuggled up in a nice thick blanket and streaming a drama you enjoy as heavy metal snows down? That's exactly what you'll do, you say to yourself. The brown liquid in your mug is piping hot. Your psychic tentacles lazily flop down on your head. A sweet flavor and comfy warmth flood your body as the cocoa enters your stomach. God damn, now I really want to drink a hot cocoa. You feel relaxed and direct a psychic energy beam towards your desktop computer. All these shows look pretty good. LeBlanc, the Meteor Thief, Breaking Good, Dr. Flat. Thank the star.
Breaking Good.
Yeah, right. Thank the stars for interastral peace media. You curl up on an adaptive chair and cover yourself with a fleecy blanket. There's a nice warm cup of hot cocoa in your hands. Your free time has truly begun. Outside the window, snowflakes gently fall from the sky. They give off a fluorescent glow as they drift wherever the wind takes them. But that no longer has anything to do with you. There's a small sticky note attached to the screen. Identity update notice. The update supports prosthetic mechanical ID codes and iris scans. All researchers are welcome to apply. Iris scan mode is not available for those who wear contact lens. Interesting. Alright. I was looking for... Not that. Yes. I was looking for... This. Yes, I need the vending machine and the cute little robot. Cute little robot buddy. Where did you go? Is it this one? It is this one. Alright, I got the little robot buddy. And oh look, there's the vending machine. It's right here. What? Oh, I can just take a photo of him normally, I guess. Weird. Okay. No! Why?
No.
My game crashed again.
Oh no.
I suffer.
You suffer.
I
Rest in
suffer.
pepperoni.
Alright, come on. Let's get back in. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Na 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 na. Na na na. Alright. Vending machine. I apparently did not just see it. I thought I did, but... was I hallucinating? Who knows? Let's keep looking
Quite
around.
possible.
I saw something red down there. Let's look.
Probably
Oh
another
no! It was
hallucination.
just the advertisements. Okay. Let me look at that again. Yes, travel log. Yes, so I am looking for this. Alright, trash cans. Trash cans that just happen to have an advertising on it. Oh, cute little pupper. Wait, is it this one? No? Oh, right. The other one was tall and more round-shaped. Memory bubble of betrayal, huh? Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surfaces. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. As you approach them, a female voice that sounds similar to Herta's mutters monotonously, "Betrayal." You approach the bubble and experience a chilly sensation that gently pierces through your skin, flesh, and bones, then goes deeper. You scan the venue through a 160-degree wide-angle lens with a diameter of 20 centimeters. Thanks to the 46 marble pillars that support the dome ceiling with a diameter of 43 meters and a height of 138 meters, the colonnaded hall, 190 meters wide and 310 meters long, appears spacious. The actual number of attendees is 136, when it should be 138. 42 of them are on your left side, 44 are on your right, 49 on your opposite end in the distance, while the last one is giving a speech on the stage below, not far away from you. Ladies and gentlemen, this person is speaking at a volume of about 45 decibels. Now we proudly present the latest product of the Adine Jacobin School of Mathematics and Science, the Pronto Expert System. A thunderous applause erupts from the audience. The speaker continues. Pronto is the first supercomputer with powerful artificial intelligence in our country. It features groundbreaking functions, such as natural language and graphics processing, and emotional and behavioral recognition and responses. The speaker's volume increases to 61 decibels, causing discomfort to your pressure-sensing membrane. As you have been trained to obey human instructions, you do not generate audio signals to express your subjective feelings to the crowd. And in the coming Spindle 5 mission, Pronto will unprecedentedly pilot the research vessel as the 6th passenger. Speaker is in high spirits. A cluster of distorted intelligent pulses pass through Area 42 of your silicon chip substrate and vanishes in Area 56. You know you are sick of the cliché. The unstable pulse is proof. At that moment, someone from the audience stands up. Pronto! The person speaks. Oh. Pronto! The person speaks in a tentative and questioning tone. You are assigned to a very important role in the mission. Will your confidence be swayed by the amount of work? Disdainfully, you increase your voltage in Area 78, moving the shutter of the solenoid valve with a click. Then you adjust the motor to move your mechanical arm to correct the angle. Let me answer you this way, sir. Your diaphragm creaks. The Pronto Expert System is the most reliable artificial intelligence in history. I've never had errors or produced distorted information, you say. I am genuinely impeccable and flawless. Interesting. Alright, so I am looking for a taller, thinner, more silver-shaped box. I've already looked around there, so let's try down here. Wait, I was already here too. Oh wait, is this it? Alright, let me check what the picture looks like again. Alright, so it's one box with two on either side, and it has a light gray back. These things also have a light gray back, so it is definitely one of these. We just want one of these with just trash on both sides. Okay.
Me on both sides?
Yes, you.
Yes.
Amazing. Alright. Where the heck is that trash can? I'm gonna find it. A man who wishes to not be named. Everyone is just data. Everyone. And she is no exception. Even though I love her, so what? She's just another string of data. Data? What data? Data relies upon a terminal device to sustain the will of the space station. These are the truths that uphold the world. Those who fail to understand the laws of data are doomed to be deceived by the world. The light in here isn't as harsh as it is in other cabins. It's nice. I have some questions for you. What should I call you? There's no need for names between you and me, and I don't have to tell you mine. This 'cause I'm just another passerby in the story of your life. But if any of your devices needs fixing, then you can just call out, the same as everyone else, "Hey, Mr. Fix-It," or "Maintenance Dude," either's fine. Can you explain it to me like I'm 5? If you get any IT problems, please pre-register via your terminal, and please don't ask me about any non-work related matters. What do you do around here? Don't you have to do work? My shift hasn't started yet, so the mortals will have to wait for rescue from their cold, impersonal devices. These kinds of days are just so dull. Unfortunately, people like me are destined to never understand the mediocrity and joy of lives like yours. I bear the burden of loneliness for this whole room. It must be really cool to have a well-lit cabin. Too bad I still like it here. It's dark, so I feel safe. Wow, this guy is definitely, he's quite broody. Alright, so that's not a trash can. Am I just missing it? Korochi, do you remember where the trash can is?
Yeah. Go to the vendor. And turn back towards the entrance.
Okay.
And then go to your left and up the stairs.
Alright, one sec. I gotta find the vendor first. Oh! God damn it, I found another bubble memory. I can't resist. Memory bubble, splendid planet. Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surfaces. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. As you approach them, a female voice that sounds similar to Herta's murmurs monotonously, A splendid planet. You approach the bubble and experience a chilly sensation that gently pierces through your skin, flesh, and bones, then goes down deeper. Hey, Karo! The man next to you stares down to the porthole with the sparkling jade-like object hovering in the boundless space. How many times has the Star Eyes happened? Let me see. Holding a space pen in your small palm, you trace the form from top to bottom with the tip of the pen. 27 times, I guess, you mutter. Yes, 27 times. You lick your lips. Actually, you're not quite literate yet. Another system month has passed, he sighs. When do you think we can go back? There's no one left on the There's no one left on the planetary surface to guide our landing. We can't even make it to the atmosphere. You touch your whiskers. If only they could look at the planet from this angle, then the tragedy might not have happened. Look at her. This used to be our home and our past. Everyone, including the people you love and know, stayed there. People were originally bound to spend their entire lives there regardless of who they are. All of our emotions, religions, and ideologies, all the hunters and robbers, kings and peasants, heroes and cowards, parents and their children. Everything we see, hear, think, and feel exists on this dark spot. A speck of dust floating in ray bursts in the sparkle of stars, a dark spot that radiates a feeble green glow. Look at her. You lift your head. How dare those ancient politicians assume this dark spot to be the center of the world, and therefore meant they have the power to control the universe? Could there be anything more ridiculous than that? Wow. He stares at you with an incredulous expression. I didn't know you were so articulate. Come on. You know I can't read well. You flick your tail. I'm just a rat. Huh. Okay. So, I remember I'm supposed to go to the shop guy.
You're supposed to find the trash can. Also,
Find
did
the
you
vendor.
want me to get you up some food?
Yes. I would also love a hot chocolate. Because
Sure, I'll do that.
that memory puzzle was too good.
Alright. I'll
Okay.
do that, and then I'll be coming to bed.
I'm gonna look directly behind him. Is that what I'm supposed to... Yeah, okay. So I go up the stairs. No, I don't think this is it. Okay, maybe I followed the directions wrong. Okay, so... I found the vendor, but then I'm supposed to look back. Go up the stairs. No, that's gonna be a different area. Maybe it was up these stairs. No, this is definitely where I came from before. I've just confused myself. Okay, so it's not this one. He definitely said it was up the stairs. Not those. Not there. trash cans. No, this isn't it. This is the one. Up the stairs this way? This is a ramp, it's not stairs. Also has two. Ooh, another memory bubble. Wait. No. Memory bubble family. Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surfaces. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. As you approach them, a female voice that sounds similar to Herta's murmurs monotonously, "The family." You approach the bubble and experience a chilly sensation that gently pierces your skin, flesh, and bones, then goes down deeper. You've never imagined yourself to be sitting in a lavish box of a grand theater. The silky red velvet sofa is stuffed with the pure duck down feathers. You can't find a better word to describe the sofa other than extravagant. An unfamiliar classical opera is playing on the stage. The King's Pleasure. If you're not mistaken, that's the opera's elegant title. Actually, you could ask Mr. Renoir. Mr. Renoir? Noir? Yeah, Mr. Renoir, who's sitting next to you about it. After some consideration, you decide not to ask anything, since you cannot understand what's going on anyway. After all, you're only here to investigate the family. If everything goes well, you might get your hands on an invitation letter to Penacony. That's what you're after. Not wanting any trouble, you pretend to be engrossed in the performance and songs of the actors on stage. At the same time, you size Renoir up from the corner of your eye. Renoir seems to notice you. "Sir," he asks, his usual impeccable smile, "do you find the opera boring?" The fact that you cannot detect any emotions in his words makes you feel uncomfortable. "Not at all." You quickly wave your hand dismissively. "I'm just curious." Mr. Renoir watches you silently, as if asking you to continue. Well, he better be, otherwise you would have wasted your time. "Does the family really exist?" you ask tentatively. Renoir shakes his head and beckons a waiter over. The young waiter presents an item on the tray to the two of you. It's an exquisite golden box with a long and narrow opening on its side. As you wonder what it is, you hear Renoir speaking in a muddled voice. "Put it in." No, is that Renoir's voice? You're sure you heard a noise? Although the instruction is unclear, you still place your hand in the box out of instinct. But why? You're shocked by your reaction. Next, you experience an overwhelming sense of guilt surging through your body. You feel like a criminal waiting for judgment. Yes, you're certain that looks are being leveled at you, penetrating, icy gazes from Mr. Renoir, the waiter, and everyone else in the theater. Oh shit. That dude done fucked up. Provoked a mob boss. This is one of the only ones that we've seen standing alone. Maybe I just am looking at things from a wrong angle or something. I swear, I have explored this entire thing 36 times. Yeah, that doesn't look like there's anything here that I'm missing. And through here you can kind of see everything. Maybe I need to just look at the picture again. Oh! No, it has 1 on one side and 2 on the other side. This whole time it was just me being dumb. Jeez, I passed that one like 4 billion times. It was up here, right? This whole time I was just looking for one that had 1 trash bin on one side and 1 on the other. Where did I see that thing? Okay, so you go down the stairs. Trash cans, trash cans. I know I saw it over here. Okay, so... it's not this one. 3... Hello, pupper. Ugh. I know that I passed by it, but now that I'm looking for it, I can't find it. Definitely not there. Let's try up the stairs again. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hey. You glimpse several books together as you pass by. Judging by the glossy covers, they seem to be the kind of thick space fillers used to make a bookshelf look impressive. They show no signs of having actually been read. Let's browse and see what's there. There's a copy of the Eons Lost Examining Galactic Folklore series, a copy of Marks of Aeonship Workshop and Society, a copy of Cases of Galactic Myths, the Meanings Behind Aeons and Myths, and a copy of Beneath the Aeons, the Low-Dimensional World as a Will and a Surface Phenomenon. The book is bound with covers on the containing the logo of the space station, but the contents are all authentic masterpieces. As you flip through the pages, a piece of paper falls out. What was on the piece of paper? The paper is filled with scribbled words. Squinting to make things out, you discover the words Department of Insight printed on the page. There's also a cat-shaped sticker at the bottom right corner. You surmise that this note could be from a Department of Insight researcher's notebook. Curious. Okay, so I already... okay, this is the only way down. But what about... the other side. No. Wait. No, it's not that one. Ugh. But it seems like this would have been the up the stairs that Korochi told me about. Okay. It's not these. But there's no trash can on this side. It's not in there. Maybe I should look at the background instead. Alright, so there's several plants over there. And there looks like there's a bridge or stairs right next to it. So... this is a bridge... like this. That did look kind of similar. But it can't be this one. Wait, really? What? But there's two of them. The picture only had one. I'm not crazy. Look at that. That picture has one. There's only one in this picture. Maybe it would just accept any trash cans. Huh. Well, now I feel foolish. Okay, so... let's see. I need a plant, I need that dude, and I need that thing. Okay. So basically anything that has the take photo picture. Yeah, okay. Got his photo. The plant. It wasn't that one. It was one of the plants down here. Or... yeah, one of these. This one? No. This one? No. No. I remember running by and getting the take a photo option. Definitely not this one then. No. Is it one of the photos here? Space plant. Okay, so you can see a white thing. It's right next to some stairs. Oh yeah, I think this is on the second floor's zone up here. Yes. There we go. Okay. And the last one for this area is... Oh, that's just the front of the Asta, where Asta is, down there. I know they made all these little ups and downs to give us exercise. Okay. Okay, and this one is an advertisement, a door, and a table. Alright, so an advertisement is going to be back this way. Is it this one? Yes, it is. And a table. I believe those were on the second floors. This is the wrong door. Let's try this side, shall we? Triangle table. Ah, no bleach worms, huh? Okay. But now we're looking for a triangle table. I think I found that the superior method for finding these is to just look at the background and then get clues. So this one has... It's at a corner with a plant. So I'm thinking it might be down here. And there's a corner. There's one more of those, isn't there? Yes, on the other side. Oh, symmetry is not great for directional comprehension. Let's see what the floor looked like. Okay, let's look at the floor. So the floor is gray-black with a glowing border. Okay. Gray-black with a glowing border. This does not have a glowing border. So I need to move to a new section. This is a glowing border. And this also looks like the appropriate gray-black color. It's gonna be in a corner with plants. I really thought it would be down here, but it's not. I already checked up there. We're looking for this gray boar floor. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this has... No, the floor is the wrong texture. I don't think this floor is the right texture either. Maybe. Why don't I look for those markings on the wall instead? Where's an area that has a wall? This area has a wall. No, that doesn't look right. What about if I go up? Ah, there it is. Oh, right. This is difficulty level 2, huh? Or no, this was the third one. Okay, cool. So I finished all of that. And the last one... Asking for your help to complete difficulty 2. Okay, so I just need to go back to Leonard, who is right here. Hey friend, I'm so happy to see you. How's the drill revision coming along? All good. I replanned the route and added some new designs. What do you say? Want to try it out? Let's begin. No problem. Let's go. Yes, I'm ready. Do the thing. Okay. In this edition, I added an all-new graffiti. Go ahead, and you'll find out about it soon enough. Okay. I have received 1 Silverwolf. Hunted.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless. Let's begin.
Lands at the ready.
Time for a shot.
Follow my
nice.
charge. Here is thunder. Leave it to me.
I'm on guard.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Conflict is pitiless.
There we go.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's keep an eye out. There should be more. This way. No graffiti on that one. Oh hey, there's two right there. This is it. These level graffitis usually come in pairs. You can use them to change the strength levels of your enemies, to either strengthen or to either strengthen them or weaken them. Of course, for now, you don't have to strengthen them. Use the graffiti to weaken your enemies.
We need a strategy.
Oh, interesting. Look, the enemies are weaker than before. Now. Oh, shoot. Oops, that was supposed to be Nat.
Here is thunder.
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time for the... Show no mercy.
Naughty child. Nap time.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
His health bar is thick. Let's see.
Here is thunder.
Nap time.
Conflict is pitiless.
Let's begin.
It's time.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I could run over here. And then there's another one there. Okay. Well, that was quick. Okay, so I need the blue one. Interesting. You see, he's changing it from his watch, not from the screen.
A foregone conclusion. Here is thunder!
I'm on guard.
Time for a shot.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Show no mercy.
A delicate operation.
All right.
A delicate operation.
Boink. Okay, so there's a controller over there. I love the little confetti. Okay. And now that I've explored the lower levels, let's explore the top. Oh, I didn't expect that. This is the place I came from. Okay. So... Uh-huh. Oh, I can't change it? Okay, it works because this is a permanent thing. And I have already got everything else, right? Yeah, I don't see any monsters lumbering around.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless. Follow my charge. Here is thunder.
Let's begin.
Yeah.
No.
How rude. They got what was coming to them.
A delicate operation.
Okay,
Victory needs preparation.
What? That doesn't normally start the battle. Oh, I pressed attack. I didn't press the skill button. Damn. Oh well.
Conflict is pitiless.
Hit. Time for a shot. Nap time.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder! Leave it to me.
It's time.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless!
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Show no mercy.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Naughty child. Nap time.
There's no time to lose.
Let's begin.
Hello?
There's the perfect temperature now.
I'm on guard.
Thank you. Do you want to fight this battle for me while I shove food into my face?
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy to learn. Okay, so...
Bide your time, but don't...
This one's already terminated, who cares?
Time for a shot.
It's time.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
After a cyber attack, it's usually followed with a physical invasion. However, sometimes we can utilize the enemy's tactics and catch them in their own net. That's cool. I already cleared everything, so time to go. Thanks. Mm-hmm. That chocolate is great. Especially with Oladushki.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I guess I do have cats. Okay, difficulty 3 unlocked. Alright, Aether Graffiti. Use graffiti mechanisms in the stage to break out of the sealed sector. I don't want to explain... Oh, I can't go back. Okay, figure it out yourself. Keep watching straight and you should see an eye-costing logo. Aww. Kill them all.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder! Leave it to me.
Lance at the ready.
Nap time.
Conflict is pitiless! Here is thunder!
That's my food.
Don't
Cat.
lose momentum.
Back away, cat.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Mm-hmm.
Conflict is pitiless.
Time for some hardship.
I'm on guard.
Nap time.
There's no time to lose.
Here is thunder.
Let's begin. A foregone conclusion.
Conflict is pitiless.
Lance ablaze. Lance!
Oops.
Forward!
Meh, it works.
A delicate operation.
Okay.
A foregone conclusion.
Here is thunder.
Lance at the ready.
Tiny screaming.
That's better.
Timely treatment.
Not a scratch.
Conflict is pitiless.
Nope, that's my food. You better fuck right off.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Nope, fuck off. My food. You already ate. I didn't get to eat. Bugger off. Loki is very displeased with my not allowing her to eat my food. Okay, now we're going to go to this way. Yep. Did I go the wrong way? I think I got confused again. Let me check. No, that's fine. Yep, okay, I cleared this out. We good. Okay, so we got a question mark there. How was it? Isn't it surprising? This near-identical transmission beaker is exactly the same as Silverwolf's method of teleporting Void Rangers. But, of course, I can't actually teleport anything. I can only send you to a different room through moving floor tiles and escape tunnels. Well, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. I like that. That's clever.
Follow my charge.
You know nothing of the weight behind the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
Let's begin.
Lance at the ready.
Nap time.
A foregone conclusion.
Here is thunder. Yo.
Naughty child.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Leave it to me.
I'm on guard.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Here is thunder. Yo.
It's time. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
No! How could you?